Good morning. So, I am going to teach you how to shape your eyebrows because during this point in time, we all need it. I have little bushes. They're blonde. They're very fair, light blonde hairs, but there's a lot there. And especially when I put on makeup and I'm putting like foundation or primer like in that area and down below, you can see the hairs. At least I can. And I know that no one's like right up here. But it's still, you want to clean your eyebrows. I take a brow pencil or a brow product that I'm not really a fan of. I have a few that, I've tried in the past, and I used to think it was like the only thing to use, and then turns out, nope, I found some better stuff. So I can show you what I like and what I don't like. First, I'm going to start off with the brow product that I don't like. I do not like the Benefit Goof Proof. I need to figure out this whole thing. This is the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. I love Benefit products. The reason I don't like this particular product is just because the tip is way too thick and chunky. So because my brows are so thin, I like using the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. It is much tinier. It is a teeny tiny little tip. See? And I know that it doesn't look insanely different, but when you're talking about the very, very fine pieces of your brow, it's a big difference. So I'm going to take the spoolie end, which, you can either use the end of the brush or the pencil. You can get your own spoolie. Like, it doesn't matter. Just a spoolie of some kind. And you're going to brush all of the hairs up. So you comb it up. So you look a little crazy, but that's okay. If you need to wet your eyebrows a little bit, I would recommend doing this whole process right after you get out of the shower or right after you wash your face really well, because especially with like some warm water, it'll help kind of open the pores a little bit, in addition to your eyebrows still hopefully being a little wet. So yeah, brushing all that up. So looking a little weird, looking a little crazy, but that's okay. Put the cap back on, just cause. So go to the pencil side. Find where you want the middle to be. So I don't draw on my face. So that's the outside of your nostrils here, and then it kind of curves up before you get to the little bulbous part of your nose. I always put the pencil right in that little crevice, and then go up from there. And just kind of do a line. And this stuff, you're not being super particular, super picky or anything like that. You're just like getting the basic shape that you really like. So you're going to go up and kind of just do the underneath piece. I kind of fill in just to add a little bit more color difference. So it's not super perfect, but it kind of gives you a little bit of a guide. So now that you have that, I don't use like the super needle nose tweezers. I feel like the ones that are crazy sharp split the hairs in half or they'll completely cut them. And that's really, really annoying. So the ones that I use are actually like a flat here. These are not crazy expensive. This pair, I actually got them at Ulta like 2 holiday seasons ago. It was just one of those like really cheap deals that they have, and then after the season they put all of these things on like 50 cents. So I was like, I think I have like 4 pairs of these tweezers just because you always lose tweezers, and I was like, well, why not? So you now get some good natural lighting. I have a ring light, which I'll there's white and there's natural. Natural kind of works best. Actually, the best place to do this is in your car with the fold down mirror or your rear view mirror. That might be a little weird, so you may just want to find a window in your house. That might also work. Get yourself a mirror and just start tweezing. The other reason I like these is because you can get like multiple hairs. Sometimes that can be a little painful, but beauty is pain, right? So anyway, just keep going. Start low and work your way up. Remember, you can always take more off. You cannot add them back. You cannot put eyebrow hairs back into your body. So you want to avoid over plucking. That's why I kind of said draw it out. First, draw a line of where you want the hairs to not be below, but that way you won't go up past that. As you can see, I am nice and beautiful and red. But that's what it is. So I'm going to do the next eye, and then we'll come back. Okay, so both eyes are done underneath. So now I'm going to do this middle section. This part is really nice with the really flat piece, because you can just go straight down and tweeze. So for me, your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. This eyebrow comes down a lot lower. I have a lot more thicker hair right in this section. And on this side, it is, I know it looks really pointy right there, but that's because of the pencil. But see, even when I get rid of some of that pencil, you can kind of tell this side comes down further. So I don't do a lot with that. I usually just leave it, and then whenever I'm penciling in my brows, I just pencil down further on this other side. But I do want to make sure that it's not coming like down into my nose area. So I usually just kind of take off that little itty bitty tip there. So see? Now plucking wise, that's all I do. I do try and go in and get my eyebrows waxed mostly for this area here and this area here if need be. But as far as tweezing goes, and in this time of not being able to go get your eyebrows waxed, this is kind of for that. So we're going to take our spoolie again, and I'll show you how to kind of clean up this outside edge. So we're going to spoolie up. And as you can see, it's a little chaotic, but there's still a shape there. So now what I'm going to do is you can use any pair of little scissors that you can find. My actual eyebrow cutting scissors are MIA right now, but I do have cuticle scissors. So you're just going to take and just the very, very edge. You see a couple little stragglers? And there you go. Oh, there's one. I need to brush it a couple times. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to brush them down. This is my least favorite part because it looks funny and it's annoying, and brow hairs really don't like to go down. So you can still see a little bit of where that shape is, and pretty much just anything that's down below. Give it the trims. And there you go. Beautiful. So now I'm going to do the other side to match. And there you have it. So that's how you shape your brows during quarantine. The key is do not go crazy. Make sure you stop. If you have any questions, just comment down below. If If you like this video, like the video, subscribe. Is this what YouTubers do? I don't know. Alright, so I will see you next time.